are just like you guys in between camp the rest of the day. I have my chef here. Chef, why don't you tell everyone what we're making? Fruit salad. And we're going to drop the link to this recipe in the description below so you can print it out at home and make it yourself. All right, Chef, are we ready? Okay. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Today is just one of those days. Okay. So, whenever we make a fruit salad, whenever we make any of our recipes, we really like to incorporate some sort of cooking, some sort of cutting. And so we are always practicing holding our knives correctly. And we're practicing using the correct motion. Very nice. And yeah, you can just eat the whole thing. And we like to use fresh fruits and veggies that are soft but firm, something just like a strawberry. So today we're going to have a couple of options of things that you can practice cutting with. Okay, I'm going to grab a knife too. Excuse me. You can keep going. You're being very silly. So some days in the kitchen are silly. I'm going to grab a knife too because when we do have a lot of cutting like we do now, sometimes our newer chefs tend to work a little slower, which is fine if you have all the time in the world. But we actually don't because we are on a timeline, just like everybody when they try to get in the kitchen with the kids. It's always very rushed and it's always very hectic. And so I am just kind of helping out. I am taking off the tops of the strawberries. We actually have a video on how to do this. It's called hulling. And I'm going to link that below as well so that everyone can kind of see. What are you doing? Fastest way to take the green part off the strawberry to make it flat so that your chef can do the cutting. Okay, so we're working on that. This fruit salad is pretty simple. It generally has 4 different kinds of fruit. Today we're only using 3 because we didn't have any blueberries, but you are welcome to swap out fruit as you like. And the other thing we always like to do when we make fruit salad is we also like to add a dressing. A lot of times people, when they make fruit salad, they just throw a bunch of fruits together into a bowl. But we like to up the level a little bit. So once we get our fruit all cut up and mixed together, we're going to toss together a dressing real quick. Okay, can you, you're almost done. Perfect. So strawberries are a fruit we like to cut. And as you can see, when she cuts, she's cutting on the flat side of the strawberry. Are you, what? In the bowl. This is being a little too crazy today. All right, what's next on your recipe? Dry off your face.
Ooh, strawberry.
What's next on your recipe?
Cutting your head off.
Okay, so we have grapes. If you have a child under the age of 4, the best thing you can do is actually cut the grapes right in half the long way because it is a choking hazard. And this is another, ooh, can you hold that knife correctly, please? Sometimes we're very silly in the kitchen, and that's okay. It doesn't mean we're not going to cook. It just means I might assist more than usual. So, again, if your kid is having a hard time focusing or being in the kitchen or is just feeling a little too crazy, which is why I like going live, because when we edit videos, obviously I would be taking all this out. But as you can see, even in our kitchen, sometimes we get a little silly and it gets a little hard to focus. But the point of cooking is that we can have an activity that we do together, that she gets the exposure to the knife skills and to the fine motor skills, and also that she gets the exposure to all of these fresh fruits and veggies. What are you looking for? What do you need? What's up? Oh, you're going to take care of those for me? Thank you. And even something as simple as this fruit salad has enough things for us to do that we can do it together. So I'm doing the cutting, which I generally speaking don't like to do because I want her to practice cutting, but being a little too silly. So she can scoop into the bowl while I do the cutting. Do you want to cut? Do you want to focus and cut some more grapes, or you're good? Oh, I don't know what that means. So being silly in the kitchen is okay. It's to be expected because the kids are little and they are in the middle of their afternoon. So, I mean, I'm also tired. Do you need a nice coffee?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait, come back here. Come back. Come back here, please. Can you? Thanks so much. And again, for your grapes, which are a great thing to cut, you can use green or purple. We like purple in our family, right? All right, let's do our melon. You're being very silly. Okay, so here's melon. No, we're done. So we have melon. This melon you can cut too. So to use melon with kids in the kitchen, I like to take off the rind and then cut it into an arc. This melon is perfect for cutting if you can focus. And if you can't focus, I can do the cutting with my little tiny paring knife here. I'm going to cut all the melon. All right, how's the melon? Is it fresh? The point of this activity is also to help eat more fruits and vegetables, which I'd say we've done a good job of doing. What do you say? Have we done a good job eating some fruit today?
Bad job.
Bad job. All right, let's make a quick dressing, and then we'll toss our salad, and then we'll say goodbye. So, for some reason, we don't have any measuring cups today. Usually I like to make, oh, be careful, this is glass. Usually I like to make my dressing. I like to make dressing in a measuring cup because it gives us a lot of room to mix, and it also gives us a handle to pour. Ma'am, are you ready here? So we're just going to make something very simple. I don't know if she's, are you still doing this? Are you still doing this? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, come on up. Let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to make a lemon basil dressing. It goes really well with summer fruit. So pour in a little bit of lemon juice. Usually I like to pre-measure my ingredients. Okay, just one square. Oh, perfect. A little bit of honey and some dried basil. We're going to mix that up. That's what you just put in. We're going to mix that up real fast. Real fast. Okay, that's good. All right, and now let's pour it over. Again, I'm going to be linking the recipes below in the description so you can print it out and make it at home. It's one of our favorite summer fruit salads. You want to taste it and let us know how it is? Okay, so I think it's going to be nap time for us real soon. Say goodbye. And we'll see you guys next week for our last episode of our summer cooking.
How do you end it?
Summer. Thank you. Did you turn it off? Okay, good.